and bones and all that
So
stuff.
I think the love was expect they have this expectation that you have to say back to them because they're trying to play out what they see in the movie. That's not what I was trying to do.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you heard people say I love you, you want to play it out. Like you played out the movie.
It was bastardized.
Right? So if I now come and say it to you, I would expect you to, and when you don't say it back to me now, I will catch feelings.
Yes.
That's basically what I see out there, and that's probably what is going on here.
Except if the wife used to say I love you and they'll say I love you.
Good point. Good point. So
be
if she used to say that and she suddenly has stopped, that is a sign of something on the line going on with your relationship with your wife.
Right.
And instead of addressing I love you, I will address what is going on. Because you would know what that is. We don't know unless we talk to you, right?
Right.
But you would know that something has shifted unless you're not being genuine. You know when something well, some people are complacent because I was there too where I was complacent. I didn't know some things were going on with that. But it's how to make your wife say I love you. So you want to know how to make your wife say I love you. If anybody is having this trouble, it's just a terrible place to be. You agree?
Yeah.
This is like if you are in a place where you're craving that your wife should say I love you to you, which means you're not getting it. Yeah, I'm sorry you're going through that because it's not just about the words. It's a sense of security that this person wants to be with you. They want to still be in your life, and you're not getting that. So there's a sense of assurance that you're not getting. Even though it's terrible for a man to be looking for assurance, a man is supposed to be assured of himself, and a woman gets attracted to that. That's typical, right? The man brings the masculine frame, which is you're sure of yourself. You don't really need her for you to be sure of yourself. But that's all capping too, because as a human being, your wife don't say I love you to you when in fact that's something you're looking for. See, it's different when you're not looking forward to it. Some of us are raised in like it's not really a big deal.
Yeah, right? I mean, we were raised in that. It's not really a big deal. You had to learn to say I love you.
I didn't feel that way. How come I didn't feel that way?
Love you
so you're saying that, but I've never felt that way. I've never felt like I didn't get I love you. So
maybe because you understand that I show my love than say that.
But that's giving me too much credit.
I don't know.
It wasn't something I thought about.
I think that's how we're raised. Like for you, for example, did your folks ever tell you I love you?
Heck no.
My folks never said I love you. In fact, when guys used to come at me and say I love you, I used to look at them like
when Nigerian boys say I love you,
they say
very
a lot.
quickly. Yeah.
They say stupidly, and I'm like, yeah, you don't love me, you don't know me. How can you love me? So it was something.
Did you feel that way, or you were used to it? Well, Nigerian boys say
I wasn't into
they
it.
say it so much that I feel like the girls are used to it.
Yeah, boy, it's a lie. It's a cap.
No, but you wouldn't know if you hear it all the time.
How would I know? You just met me now and you're telling me you love me.
No, but if everybody that you just met say that anyway.
Okay, so I'm different. I don't believe you love me. I just met you. That's impossible.
But you don't believe it as in like, oh, I know it's scam. It's different from you didn't find it weird though, because it was very common.
It was very common when I was growing up.
But you still know that you couldn't possibly love me. Because you just met me. That's what you're saying. Gotcha.
That's how I feel.
For me, it's the reason why I said don't give me too much credit is because I didn't think about it. If I thought about it and I said I understand it, then you can give me that credit. I don't deserve that credit because I never thought about it. I never felt like I'm like you were holding back or anything like that. I never felt that. Right. As a matter of fact, I felt like you said it more than enough to me. You know. Now I don't think you're lovey-dovey walk around the house and say I love you. I don't think. But I've never experienced that either. So why would I know any different? Right? But you do say I love you to me more than I need to hear, right? So now, for me, I do say I love you because this is just I'm a little more, not more than you, but I'm westernized.
Yeah, but I think I actually learned that from you, to be honest.
You did?
When we started dating for a while, you were the first to tell me I love you. And I believed it.
And I did say that. And the reason why I say I love you is because it's coming from a very authentic place.
Yeah, and I believed it. I'm
spending time with this person, literally a lot of time, this person becomes homie, the best friend, all of this kind of stuff. So I'm hanging out with her, say, I love you. Like very, like I don't want to use the word nonchalant. Very.
No, it wasn't nonchalant.
It wasn't loose.
Very,
it was intentional, but it wasn't like something that I needed you to say back to me. That's the word I'm looking for. I didn't need you to say back to me for it to become valid. It's something I meant, you know. And it came from, because I wasn't raised with that either. I watched enough TV. I've been around a little bit long enough for that to be a thing for me, that I can say that if I do mean that, you know. So
actually, we made a culture of saying that to our kids.
Yeah,
we never got that from
exactly.
our parents, but we say I love you to our kids every day, literally.
Yeah. So, and I felt like, you know, for me, it's like, you know, it's like I wasn't raised like a lover boy. Like a lot of Nigerian boys are lover boys. I wasn't that either.
they got that from the movies.
Yeah,
and the News and Bones and all that
so
stuff.
I think the lover boys expect, they have this thing that you have to say back to them because they're trying to play out what they see in the movie. That's not what I was trying to do.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you heard people say, I love you, you want to play it out. Like you played out in the movie. Right? So if I now come and say it to you, I would expect you to, and when you don't say it back to me now, I will catch feelings.
Yes.
That's basically what I see out there, and that's probably what is going on here.
Except if the wife used to say I love you and they'll say I love you.
Good point. Good point.
So
if she used to say that and she suddenly has stopped, that is a sign of something on the line going on with your relationship with your wife.
Right.
And instead of addressing I love you, I will address what is going on. Because you would know what that is. We don't know unless we talk to you, right? But you would know that something has shifted unless you're not being genuine. You know when something well, some people are complacent, because I was there too, where I was complacent. I didn't know some things were going on with that. But I will find out, make sure if it's something that's shut down, find out. There's probably something that she's feeling that's underlying issue, because I love you is a symptom. Just like sex or attraction is a symptom of other things, right? You want to make sure you do like a root cause analysis. And how do you do that? You ask, what's going on? Talk to me, you know. Is anything going on? I just feel a little different, you know, things like that, without being overly serious about it. Don't do the we have to talk thing, okay? Because again, you want to make sure it's a little lightheaded and not so. Because once you do the we have to talk thing, it puts people on their guard, right? You want to be in a relaxed mode, whatever that is for your particular relationship. But get to the bottom of it and just ask and be willing to hear, and not necessarily here to respond or be ready to, you know, get defensive. Because if you do that, there's a good chance you've been doing it, you didn't realize, and that's one of the reasons why she's shutting off. I love you is something that people that are vulnerable will say, right? If they don't feel like they're safe enough with you, they're not going to be vulnerable, right? So that will go away, right?
And I think that you should also create a safe space for your wife. Like, I don't know what she likes to do, what will make her feel loved. Do it for her, and in the moment, try to communicate with her. She might not know that you like the word I love you.
Right.
Babe, you know, every time you tell me you love me, it
Thank
makes
you.
me feel good.
Thank you for bringing that back.
I feel like a real man. I feel like you see.
Yes.
You know. You come from
don't complain that you're not hearing I love you. Instead, paint a picture of what you feel like whenever she said I love you to you. Right? So you're approaching it from a positive standpoint as opposed to negative, because whichever one you focus on will expand, right? So you're approaching it from a standpoint of this is how I feel, that positive vibe you feel when she says it. You want to paint that picture for her. So she would, first of all, if she has other things going on, then she will feel a lot relaxed to share with you how she's been feeling, because it's safe, right? But if you go with, you don't say I love you to me anymore, if you go with that kind of vibe, right, she's gonna put her guards up, and then
she's gonna multiply it for you.
Yeah, nothing good is gonna come out of